you're watching me from. My name is Fidel de Castro, aka the Inspired Castro. Today, there is something I want to share with you guys. It's not a very good news. That is why I feel emotional about it. And I think I felt it is necessary that I share this with you, so that it will also teach some people some good lessons and all of that. It's all about distant marriage, the pros and cons, the troubles that comes with distant relationship. It is really a heartbreaking story. There was this guy, I met him sometime in April this year when I went for holiday in Paris. So as somebody from my countryside, my country is a countryside guy from my own country, and then we interacted, and then afterwards, we couldn't exchange number when after we did interaction because we met at a place called the Eiffel Tower in Paris. So thereafter, then later we connected on the social media again, reconnected. And then after some time, we were not talking to each other. But sadly, just some days ago, I got an information that this guy is back to is back to Nigeria, is back to the country. So, and there is a very bad news. The bad news is that his marriage of about 11 to 12 years, I'm not very certain about it, is almost crashing now. The marriage is almost crashing because of, distance. He hasn't seen his wife for a very long time. I think up to about 10 or even 11 years. So Nanka with them well. So I want to call him on the phone because I was trying to talk to him yesterday, and it was chaotic. It was not really a nice time. So sorry, we couldn't talk. So I'm trying to call him now, and I want to bring this live to you guys because I wanted people, my fans, to hear from the horse's mouth. I hope he picks the call, and I hope um, he's not displeased to share this story online. Just a moment. I'm calling him right away. Calling him right away. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Joe.
Good afternoon.
Um,
Who am I speaking with?
Fidel Castro, your new friend or your old friend. Sometime we met, and I wanted to call you yesterday. So, but you couldn't talk to me very well. So, do you? Sorry, I'm calling you live. I'm live on my Facebook channel, and I hope this does not violate your personal right. I hope you don't have any problem with this. I beg, no vex.
Okay.
Yes, a
You're
quick.
the one that called me yesterday?
Yes. I called you with my foreign line. Yes. Okay, my brother, no verse. You get what I want ask you now. I am live on Facebook, so I wanted my
Okay.
fans to hear this story. Yes, I want made them hear the story, and also I want people make people learn something, at least one or two things from your story. One question again. I beg, what do you say happened between you and your wife? I beg, what do you say happened?
Like I told you yesterday, I don't like sharing my personal issues or personal issues with people. But as you told me and convinced me yesterday,
Yeah,
I just want to relieve myself from
Yeah.
depression and heartbroken and all these things.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I know that. What really happened is that how will I start? Totally down now. But
sorry about that.
the bottom line of everything is that I left my family 11 years ago, and to hustle for a green to feed the family and keep food on the table.
Yeah.
Um, you know.
Sorry about that.
So when I now, after the 11 years now, I was discussing with my family, friends, and everybody. I was like, so when I now came back, And surprising, see my wife is there, and that kid pregnant by my friend. I won't call him friend. It's still my friend. It's not my friend.
Are you serious?
So, I'm totally. I don't understand. This is the guy that I always tell him to, man, check my family. Check my family. You know,
Yeah.
give one or two things.
Yes.
One or two things to him.
Yes.
So he's still the guy that now, will I say, pregnant and they might have issues. They have a child, and it's not that like divorce. No,
Yeah.
you're not. I think with my one, you understand?
Yeah.
So
Wait. He impregnated your wife already, and your wife already has the wife is pregnant, or the wife already has a child.
we already have a child.
Oh my goodness.
We already have a child, and everybody have been hiding this thing from me. Just from few months old baby, you understand? So everything hiding everything from me.
Oh my goodness. This really breaks my heart. My God. So what are you doing? What is your wife saying now? What are you doing now? What did your wife say? Did she say why she decided to move on with your friend and decided to even have a baby with your friend?
The topic is that devil's work and it's
No,
devil
which
that
kind
pushed
of-
her to do this. Everything's on devil. Begging and say everything's on devil. Oh, right now I don't know what to do. I will try to call in family and friends, but you know, it's not everything you do family for matter. But as I try to call family, and everybody is just sense about it.
Right.
But for now, I just want to have my time. Let me just have my time, friend. After struggling for years in outside, man, coming back to face another terrible issues on home. So why sweet home?
Right.
Why having a sweet home?
And all the while you were in abroad, you were in Europe, you were sending money to this your wife, right?
Yes, but like money, even to my friend. I was like, even to my structures and in the country, I was like, let me check my contractors and what they are doing in the building. So everybody's okay. Everybody's okay. So I'm spending everything down to everybody. So that everyone is lacking.
Oh my God, this is really pure wickedness. Hi, but my brother, I understand every bit of this. What I will do is that. Hi, Chineke.
So what happened? Let time for now. I'm not in the mood for many things. I just let that be. I think I have done a little time with you.
Okay.
Just rest myself time.
Oh, okay. I want to sincerely thank you for your time. What I will do is that when I will give you some time after some days, I will call you again personally so that I will also get more details about this story. I am really very sorry, and it is my prayer that the good Lord will console your heart and that the good Lord will help you out in this emotional situation. I pray in Jesus' name. Thank you for giving me this audience, my brother.
Thank you for your prayer.
God bless you.
I'm
Yeah.
grateful for your prayer.
Yeah. Thank you. More. Naija say wahala no dey finish. Naija say wahala no dey finish. I mean, what is really what I am really like? I lack words to actually express how I feel. I lack words to express how I feel right now. I mean, how can a wife you left in your home country in Niger, you there abroad, they full and talk? There's one question why I know ask the bros, Sha, you know, as in how often he talks with the wife, how often they follow the wife they talk. You understand? Because sometimes the communication is also a problem when you breach the communication gap between yourself and your spouse. it can be a very big problem, you know. So I will definitely get into the root of this story to have all the facts and figures so that I do not make a biased conclusion on it. But even without consultation, it is really a very sad scenario that wife where you marry, as you understand, wife where you marry, and because of the search for greener pasture, you live in another country, she lives in another country, and she along the line could no longer hold herself, and she went as far as having a child. It's not even having a child, but having a child with your friend, somebody that knows you, somebody that you know, not just somebody that knows you and somebody that you know, but somebody who is also close to you. You know, this is really painful. I am not blaming the woman now like 100% because I also would like to get more deeper into the story, but it is really sad for this woman to get pregnant and have a child for the next guy who is a friend to the husband. It is very sad. I don't know. I just sincerely hope and pray that this issue does not get bigger and bigger. You know, from the way where the guy they sound, the guy sound coordinated. He sound coordinated. He sound calm, even though I can feel the pain in his voice. There is actually very big, beautiful pain in his voice. But I don't want to believe that he is the type of man who will be very violent. You understand? Some men will just begin do anyhow. They feel carry gun, shoot person, they feel, you know, do any kind of thing will enter their mind. But I want to believe that he is a calm guy, at least also from the experience I had with him, the very short time when I saw him in France. He was coordinated. He's a coordinated kind of a guy. But my advice is, before I end this video, I don't want this video to be up to 20 minutes. My advice, or my reason why I wanted to share this news with my fans and with people online is because this has been a recurring scenario, a recurring issues. Distant marriage is not for the faint-hearted. Don't marry a man because he lives in the USA. Don't marry a man because he lives in America, in Canada. Don't marry a man because he lives in Germany. Don't marry a man because he lives in Sweden, or because he lives in Paris, or because he lives in any part of the West. Marry a man because you love him. Marry a man because you love her. Marry a woman because you love her. And the moment you have entered into that contractual marriage, remember that it involves a lot of sacrifices that will stretch you. Sacrifices that sometimes will even stretch you beyond your limits, the limit you can hold. Sacrifice that can draw you to the point of elastic limit that you can no longer stretch yourself. Remember this. And once you remember this, if you're a Christian, prepare yourself for the worst case scenario. How do you prepare yourself? By putting on the whole entire armor of God. And what is this entire armor of God? You have to surround yourself with prayers. The moment you begin to deviate from the life of prayer, one life will easy. Life is, especially in this age, the social media age. Social media age will get more confused with the internet. With even in the internet, you're gonna be more confused daily. That is why life of prayer is important, because the moment you begin to see things on the internet, plenty things you go to see on for the internet, you go begin to compare your own life with the life of these people. Every beautiful things in this life, you will see it on the media. Most beautiful things now for media now you go see them. It is not a reflection of how it is in the physical life. So if you are engaging on a distant relationship, you have to ask yourself, are you mentally ready for this journey? Are you psychologically ready for this journey? Are you spiritually ready for this journey? It is not a journey for the faint-hearted. It is not a child's play. Distant marriage na wahala. If you are not prepared mentally for it, if you are not mature in mind, and if you do not respect God, if you do not fear God, you not go feed one. You not go feed one. Now, why I bring this story come this channel, you know, go fit one. You got to begin to ask yourself before, for young people and young guys and young girls who are still planning to marry, I beg, ask yourself that question. Are you ready to live in isolation from your husband? Are you ready to live more than 20,000 kilometers, 20,000 kilometers away from your husband? Can you survive it? Can you survive without the touch of your husband? Can you survive without the touch of your wife? You need to begin to ask yourself this question before you jump into that very lucrative, that beautiful marriage proposal where you get. Think with your head, not with your heart. Otherwise, you will fall victim to this kind of stories. It is not a child's play. Distant marriage is not a joke. It's not a child's play. No be your mate. Distant marriage no be your mate. You got to think and think and think before you arrive at the conclusion that you want to do it. And also for the men who go marry wife, leave their wife for Niger or leave their wife for other parts of the world, go they enjoy life. It is not cool. It is not fair. I once met one guy. I know go call this the community, the tribe where him be from Niger. I met one guy from one former city where I've been there in the past 6 months. The last 6 months, I met one Niger guy. The guy don't marry. He wedded the wife for Niger. The guy is a passport holder, but yet he no one bring the wife come Yankee. He no one time. My friends come they even tell me, guys where they close to I come they tell me, say, you see this guy, in they live with one woman. In they live with another woman where even from Niger come. Now that one I bust my brain. In they live with another Niger woman, we come from another state. They say the guy where they tell me now the right source, the guy where they tell me say if the wife go from Niger go even call him, he go bouncing call. Say most of the woman go send video clip where she they cry. You know, jail. No married wife keep her for Niger. Come here, come to enjoy life. If you have opportunity, if you already get your belly to bring your wife, come here. Don't hesitate to bring your wife. Come here. When I know they do things where we say people go here, it go just be like say some people God create some people for this woman and they suffer. Now lie. We know they make people suffer emotional trauma unnecessarily by our own self. This is our broad story. Now, I go dig deep into it and make a begin find out what really happened. Because now this guy and a guy I don't meet for here. Not be say then tell me, and me I don't meet him. I meet him for Paris. I make me content interested for your own story. You get so I beg, as you hear my voice, share this video. If you're a mother, talk to your children. If you be papa, talk to your children. Distant marriage no be your mate. You got to think about them over and over before you go begin enter the marriage. You got to think am. No go to say they no explain give you where. And your case in Apollo of man. Make you no go to say they no explain give you where before you enter them. You got to know what you are up against. I beg. And I pray that this our brother now, that God will, make him strong and give him a new reason to smile and be happy. May God bless all of you. And don't forget to share this video. I remain the Inspired Castro. I will continue to bring your way things that will inspire you and motivate you to be a better version of yourself. God bless.